This is Jack White with the Capital District Growth Team and another Monday morning message. We have a very, very special guest today, the president of Kiwanis International. Gentlemen, I had the pleasure of meeting a couple weeks ago and have just finished a very nice session with him and a group of other Kiwanians from mainly northeast Tennessee. His name is Don Canaday. He was born in Illinois, served most of his career in the United States Army, rose to Brigadier General, retired, moved to Indiana, near our national headquarters in Indianapolis. And he's here to talk to the people from the Capital District and elsewhere today about new club building. Are you there, Don?
Yes, I'm delighted to be here.
Well, we're so happy too. We've been waiting for this opportunity until you were able to come to this area. In a nutshell, Don is a new club builder extraordinaire. He told us in a little session we just got through that the club that he is now in northeast Tennessee helping to build, if they're successful, and he says they will be his 108th new club that he's worked on. Don, we're going to make this a two-part series for our Monday Morning Message people, and it's going to be on new club building, and I would like you to start out, if you will, and tell us how, not you, but a club or a group of Kiwanians, a division, sees a need. Where do they find a place to build these new clubs? How do they find the better places and the not so good places? And in other words, how do they choose the place? Go ahead.
Okay, what you're talking about is site selection.
Yeah, that's a military term for it. Yeah.
And when you're looking for an area that needs a Kiwanis club, I would say to you, first of all, that any town that has a school needs a Kiwanis club. And I build Kiwanis clubs based on the uniqueness of Kiwanis. And the uniqueness of Kiwanis is what we do in support of schools and school children. Key Club, Builders Club, K-Kids, Bring Up Grades, Terrific Kids, all of the things that we do in support of schools. And as I say, any town that's big enough to have a school needs a Kiwanis club. And if you go in there saying that this is what we have to offer, but the children of your community have been denied the benefits of these programs because there hasn't been a Kiwanis club here to support it, and we're in the process of fixing it. We're organizing a Kiwanis club so that your children and your schools can receive the benefits of these Kiwanis programs.
Now, who normally does this? They don't normally have the president of Kiwanis International with them. It's maybe a lieutenant governor or some people from a club. Who should be on that group to go into the other community?
Well, it should be somebody who's part of the tag team and really understands what they're doing. Because you've got some, when you go in there, you want to talk to that superintendent of schools, let them know, him or her, what we have to offer, and get their endorsement. Get them to be excited about what...
That's your first stop.
Yep.
You go to the school superintendent.
Right.
If you can't see that person, you look for the assistant.
Yeah, I get their blessing. And, one of the problems that we've had in the past with clubs failing is that they organize, but they don't have a project.
Don't have a reason for being.
I force a project on them. From the very beginning, after talking to that superintendent of schools, I want to talk to an elementary school principal, and I want that principal to tell me they want Bring Up Grades or Terrific Kids.
Can you give us a less than 1 minute summary of Bring Up Grades? I'm not sure all of our clubs know that.
Well, the BUG program, Bring Up Grades, typically in a school, the only children who get recognized academically are honor roll or high honor roll. Well, with this program, little Jack White and little Don Canaday, who are straight C students, the honor roll in our mind is too big of a stretch. So what we do is we do enough to pass, to be promoted, to keep mom and dad and the teachers off our back, but we're underachievers. We have classrooms full of underachievers. And this program motivates little Jack White and little Don Canaday to study, to do their homework, to prepare for exams. And if we bring up one grade without any other grades dropping, we get recognized and rewarded. Kiwanis presents them with a certificate, a bumper sticker, a pin.
So it's low cost and very effective program.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're in the community and you've got some people, at least one person knows has some experience in this, and each new club needs a sponsor, right? Sponsoring
Yes.
club. So they're there. And the last question before our time runs out, or one of the last, is who do we go to? We go to the principal and the superintendent and the principals, but we don't expect them to go out and do the sheer level of work.
No.
How do you find the people in that town to help you do the sheer level of work?
Well, the biggest thing those people in that town can do is refer us to other people.
Okay.
That you
Well,
need,
you do the sheer level work.
yes, you've got to have experienced Kiwanian that know how to sell our product, and our product is membership in Kiwanis. So I'm going to ask that superintendent of schools, Madam Superintendent, you have a good relationship with the mayor? Well, yes. Would you mind picking up the phone and calling them? I need 15 minutes of their time. I'd like to go right now, but if it doesn't work, tell me what time today I can talk to the mayor.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask that superintendent, I'm going to ask that mayor, I'm going to ask everyone that I contact. Who do you know?
Who besides the school people and the mayor are your key prospects in most towns?
Well, there are certain businesses or certain people who are more prone to join. And they are the ones who are looking for opportunities to network. Insurance, real estate, funeral homes, financial planners, ministers, and on and on. But I'm not sending out letters. I'm asking for referrals so that I can go to Attorney Jack White and say, I'm here to see Attorney Jack White. The mayor sent me.
Okay, let's continue that next time, Don. This is quite exciting and challenging, and I hope other people will pick up your incitement, because there's hardly a community exists that doesn't have room for at least one more Kiwanis club. Is that your feeling?
That's true.
Thank you. For the Capital District Growth Team, this is Jack White, and we've had another morning message. And remember, part 2 with Don Canaday will be on next time.